Hello, my beautiful ghouls and geisties out there. It's your clinically diagnosed ghost host the most, Care with a K. Today, we're doing your zodiac reading for the sign of Aquarius. And we're not doing Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus like everyone else does. I'm not getting as wide a net as I can. No, nothing like that. My readings are a little bit more focused, more precise. And so we're only doing Aquarius moons in this reading. You could be an Aquarius moon, love an Aquarius moon, know an Aquarius moon. This reading is for Aquarius moon. We're going to go first into the general reading about just like the general energies surrounding you at the moment. This is a timeless reading. Take it whenever you find it. We'll do your general, then we'll go into finances. We'll see what's up with that for my Aquarius moons. And then finally the love section, so that people who aren't really interested in that part can just take it or leave it. Alrighty. We'll do the general, or the main energy. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, he's right here, hiding from me. Alright. What is the main mood for my Aquarius moons and sims of such? What's going on in their life? What do we need to know about? What do we need to pay special attention to for my Aquarius moons? Oh, baby. The Queen of Wands, powerful. Look at her. Look at the giant pinnacle thing behind her. She's creative. She's passionate. She's in her power. She's manifesting, and she's financially abundant. Excuse me. Dang, babe. Dang, babe. You guys are rocking it. You getting it. You getting it, homies. You could be working on a new project or like brainstorming. Something like this. But you are pulling in everything you want strongly. I can't bend these cards very well. So they just gotta fall. Alright, ancestors, angels, spirit guides. The general vibe of my Aquarius moons and their awesome power. Oh, we got the Empress in reverse. It's another powerful card. A lot of female energy. You don't have to be a female, just feminine energy. Creative, nurturing, abundant. And like, both of these ladies have staves. And they're feeling powerful and in their element. They're not even taking shit from anyone. You might be feeling a little bit frustrated. That's probably why it's in reverse. Two of Wands, also in reverse. I see, you're probably feeling stuck, is what it is. Because, like, okay, so Two of Wands. He also has stabs. Fires on top. Lots of, magic energy, because he looks kind of like he's doing, like, a little magic thing here with this ball, and... But, like, he's looking like... Fuck, man. You know? Like, maybe things aren't working exactly like you want them to, and you're feeling a little frustrated by that. Things aren't moving as fast, because Two of Wands is about planning for something, like, in the future. And so, you've made this plan, and you're working at it. You're definitely working at it. You're getting there. But it's going slower, and you're feeling discouraged because of that. Could be a book, creative project. Could be like a community project. Just something you want to do. Maybe you're saving to go to a different country, something like this. General vibes for my Aquarius moons. Oh, Seven of Wands in reverse. Maybe you really had to fight for this thing that you wanted. I mean, the fighting is done now, it seems. Or it's almost over. Like, you've decided. You've made a choice. And you don't fight about it anymore. Maybe it was a certain path. Because these wands are giving me, like, idea, like, passion, ways that things could go. And you guys might have been throwing around a bunch of ideas. And then you had to fight for those ideas. You had to fight for your choices. Got the Magician. It's powerful. You're manifesting whatever you want. Like this fighting ridiculous because you can have whatever you want. He also has a stat. Like, there's so much passion and creativity and, you know, get your bag, babe. Like, passion and drive here. Like, everyone has a stat. Everyone is strong and in their power. And you might even be a little bit aggressive, like an Aries, you know? Like, you might be, like, a little bit like, I'm an Aquarius sun, so, like, I get the straightforwardness, the just, like, that people usually don't jive with. So, like, they're gonna argue with you about it, but, like, you know what you want. And, like, you can get it. The Magician is, like, the master manifester. He can literally do anything. He can get anything he wants. He can materialize that shit out of nothing. I wish I could pull these in a better way. Got the Queen of Pentacles. Look at this bitch. Ugh, I love her. She's just sitting there like, yeah, what? I don't have time. I'm securing the bag. I'm too busy up here fucking with my own shit to even deal with you. It gives me very much like, I know I was right. Air signs, what can you do? I love my air sign. I love my air sign buddies. Alright, Ten of Wands in reverse. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, this thing you're doing. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be family or so, you know, whatever. Like, the snakes, like, they're burdening you. Like, they're wrapping you up. It's, like, exhausting. It's hard work, but you're powering through it. And, like, it's lessening. Like, the fighting, like, it's going away now. And you're finally getting some room to breathe. In a good position, too, because, like, the Pentacles, like, you're getting financially abundant. The Magician, you're getting whatever you... Like, it's happening for you. It's just not happening as fast as you would like. I'm getting. Like, there's some stupid obstacles, and you're like, this didn't need to happen. Especially like you're prepared, you're like and you're like confident in your power, like this is all this should happen. This should be happening, you know? It's just not. All right. So that is the general reading. I will be right back with your financial bits. Welcome back. Or welcome back me if you haven't left. Between the sections is a good place to pause the video and go like pee if you have to or something. But we are back for the financial reading. What in the world is going on with Pisces in my neighborhood? He keeps walking by my door. It's really bothering me. I don't know his name. Listen, I don't know his name. This is how nosy I am, right? I'm outside, I'm watering my plants. Oh my gosh, this is a mess. The Aquarius moons are about to be a mess. But I don't know this guy, right? But I'm out there, I'm watering my plants because I like plants and plant bitch. And they're just talking. They're like walking their dogs, they're talking. I'm not even trying to pay attention. And this guy is like, I'm a Pisces. I don't know what they were talking about. It was not the signs. And he's just like, I'm a Pisces. So I popped my head up over my balcony because my interests have shown themselves before me, right? And this guy, he lives under me. Like, he is a bottom. He's a bottom. Most Pisces are. Like, let's not front. Most Pisces are bottoms. I don't know why I'm telling you this story. But he just walked by and it distracted me. So you got a free story about a man who I don't know, who I refer to as only Pisces when I see him. His dog's name is Maroon. Pisces and Maroon. Make a comic out of that. Alright, for my Aquarius moons, their financial situation, please. How are we feeling? What is their strongest energy? What is going on in the financial, abundant 3D realm of the Aquarius moons? What are we feeling? Here we got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Feeling exhausted. You're feeling blah. It could be better. You got a little bit of like anxiety and fear. Maybe you run your own business or something like this, and like you're like, we're hanging on, but it's not looking like super swell. And maybe it's connected with your main energies. Maybe this thing that you got going on isn't going as well as you wanted to, or fast as you wanted to. With the moon, and you can't, like, this is another fear card. It's kind of like you can't see the end of this, and it's giving you anxiety. Like, you're stable enough now, you're balancing, you're working it out. Like the two, it just reminds me of like the two of coins. It's like balancing. Alright, we got the Black Numen, which is special to this deck. We have the Six of Cups. And the Seven of Wands again. Okay, so the Seven of Wands was probably about the finances in your general reading. Yeah, so that's like, you know, what you have, like, you're successful enough, you feel. You're like, I'm at an okay place. And now you gotta fight about it because it's not where you think it should be. And, like, this is kind of mirroring the moon for me. I haven't actually read what it means. I'd have to go back and do that. But like, there's like hands grabbing at the little piano that they're standing on, or whatever. So it feels like you're worried that you're gonna fall into the abyss. Like the darkness is gonna take you, and you're not gonna financially recover from this. And that's giving you a lot of stress and anxiety. The occlusion. And the Six of Cups is like, this is something you really want to work. You want it to work because it's something that maybe is really important to you. It has been important to you since you've been a child. Like, if you're like an author or like an artist and you're trying to like do art only on your own. Maybe you started a YouTube channel. Maybe you are doing just like commissions on like Fiverr. Or you're working with someone new. And it's just very, you don't know if you're going to make it. But this right here, like, I'm really focusing on the star. Like, I don't know if you see that. There's a star on this goat's forehead. And it's like a wish. Like, you're not letting go of it. You're holding on to it. And this other person's just like, take care of yourself in this situation. You also have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Which is like, everyone's wanting to take from you, like, change this idea that you hold very dear to you, change this, opportunity you have, or they're trying to tell you, like, oh, just make sure you have a backup plan, like, don't put all into it, don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's like, these hands are like the gossiping, like, whispers of the people who are, like, doubting you. And you're trying to, like, maintain. You're trying to keep your feelings. You're trying to keep the joy you have in this project, to keep it going. With the Queen of Swords in reverse. It looks like you're like you're not communicating. You're not talking. You're closing your eyes. You're looking away. You're like, I don't want to talk about it. It gives me anxiety. Like, I'm stressed. Six of Wands. There's also a star on this horse's forehead. That's stars. Six of Wands is about victory. So, like, it looks like you're gonna overcome it, though, and you're gonna be successful in it. It's a lot of problems. But, like, it looks like your passion and, like, your hope and your wishing is really gonna work out. You probably should talk to people about it, though. Just... Sometimes people just want to help you. Relieve some of the anxiety, because it looks like you have a lot of it just from all the stress that it's putting on you financially. Financial situation. We got the Four of Cups as well. So, like, maybe you're fighting for this feeling and, like, it's giving you a lot of good feelings, but you're like, should I fight for it? And Justice. Another sword wielding, eyes closed, looking away, babe. But basically, if you stay in your lane, right? You're kind of closed down to other people, and you really don't want to deal with it because you are under a lot of stress. But it looks like you are gonna get there. Whatever you choose to do, it's going to work out for you. You're gonna overcome it. You just gotta deal with the massive anxiety that you have around it. But it's gonna work out for you. Even if you have to, like, stop and think about it. Like, sit in deep contemplation. Alright, this is the financial section. If you're leaving me now, thank you so much for joining me. May the hunters never find you. For the other guys, I will be back with your love reading. Shh. Ah, yeah. Love reading. Alrighty, my Aquarius moons, it is that time. It is time for the romantic love reading of my Aquarius moons at this present time. What is their love life looking like? Who is out here simping for the Aquarius moons? Because of course they are. Because Aquarius moons are fucking fire, babe. They got that clever ass mind that will destroy you. But a lot of them would be very empathetic. Most of them are just really blunt. People don't really like that. Justice. Okay, so Justice as the main love reading. Come on. Come on. Okay, Justice knows she's a bad bitch, right? She is not taking anything she does not want to take. Everything is about equality. Like, she is no one's servant. She is not being subservient to anybody. She will fucking fight you, babe. She's not closed. She just knows what she wants. Like, she's not willing to accept anything less than what exactly she wants. She's also very sensual and very, like, dominant. It doesn't have to always be dominant, but, like, in her, like, ideas and steadfastness, she's very dominant and assertive. That could be who's coming towards you. That could be you. I really think it's you. You don't have to be a female for that to be you, but, like, I feel like this is your energy, but it could also be someone who's coming towards you. Love life for Aquarius Moon. Please and thank you, spirits, ancestors, guides. Alright, we have the Knight of Swords. All about that sweet, sweet communication. All about that ideas. All about that mind. You gotta be intellectually stimulating to be with this Aquarius Moon, right? And it looks like that kind of person is coming towards you. Because you have your boundaries, you know exactly what you want, and you're like, I'm not taking no fucking air brain. Air sign brain, maybe. Okay, we got 4 Pentacles in reverse. And we got the 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so these are both very defensive energies normally, but they're both reversed as well. So they're both like opening, so the person might be really closed off. If they're slowly opening, not only just like their guard, but like their heart and their mind, they're really opening to you. You guys are opening to each other, maybe. Because, like, the wands are very passionate. The pentacles are very, like 3D oriented, like, self-defense. So, like, they're kind of opening in a bunch of ways to you. That's cool. So, like, they're slow. Like, they're slow to open. But they are opening. And, like, you might have a fast friendship. Because, like, the Knight of Swords is pretty fast. And air is pretty fast. But, the friendship is going to open up these doors. Like, you're going to become friends with this person first. There is no, like, no one's, like, they might be attracted to you, but it's not going to be, like, a fling that turns into a relationship. Like, you're going to be this person's friend for a minute, and then you'll get the keys. They'll give you the keys, or it'll open. I don't know. The Emperor. And he reminds me, he's about control as well. It's giving me, like, mirroring this Justice energy. he's holding on really tightly to his sword. Like his, like, the conceptions he has, like the things he want, like his mind, like he's really trying not to catch feelings. He's doing the most. He is usually all about control and being in love. Oh. Being in love makes you lose control. I think this person is gonna fall in love with you. And they really don't, they're really trying not, they're really, like, making sure, like, this is it, because, like, they're closed off, right? They're opening slowly. They're kind of giving up a little control that they have so that they can have this with you. We also have the King of Pentacles, which is stable. He's a very stable energy. Financially stable. I mean, mentally stable too, like fortitude, like, is like a stable. He might even be like large and broad. Or she might be large and broad. They might be large and broad. Because, like, earth energies are usually, like, very square shaped. Not always, but, like, very, like, foundational, in the way they look. Here we have strength in reverse. Which is really giving me, like, they're weak when it comes to you. And they don't like being weak. They're not a weak person. They're really not. They're very confident, very secure. And you might even be weak with this person. And you're very confident, very secure, and very, you know, strong of mind, fortitude-wise. And it's just, you're gonna fall in love with this person. Like, you're both gonna have to give up a little control. Judgment. And she's also looking very, like, suspicious, very, like, making sure. It's going to take a while because you guys are making sure that this isn't going to hurt you. Like, you're both very choosy when it comes to loves and relationships and the things you have to give up to be with another person. Six of Swords. Maybe it's something you've never considered for yourself. You're like, I'm never gonna be in love. Like, I'm never gonna enjoy the feeling of being in love. But now you're moving towards it, and it's calm for you. It's easy for you. See, the water's very still. Like, you're moving towards something that's good for you. And peaceful. And loving. Etc. We have the Four of Swords. Which is about, like, being in a place that's calming and secure and you can rest and just take time for yourself. We also have White Numen in reverse, which is another card that is specific to this deck. And the White Numen in reverse just, it gives me kind of Hangman. Where, like, I think of this as like a sacred cow. And it's upside down. And so you're probably looking at things from a different perspective. This person is probably opening your mind in a way that you didn't think you, like, would have considered. And you think a lot, Aquarius Moons. I know you do. You think a lot, and So it's like they really catch your attention because you're used to not people not being on your intellectual level. And so you're caught off guard, and this kind of puts you at ease because you're like, now I don't have to deal with these fucking idiots, right? Like this person is very intelligent and very on my level, very same. Like we're giving and getting on a similar level. That's beautiful. I love that for you. Any last words? Any last words for the Aquarius Moon? Da, na, na, na. Alright. We got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said earlier, Two of Pentacles in reverse. You've made your choice. You've made this choice. It's not even difficult. It's like, yeah, I guess there could have been like more than one. And like you guys might even be really different. Very different from each other. But it's not even hard. Like, justice is also about balance. It's kind of about like giving and getting. Like this is yin and yang, right? Like giving and getting, you are reciprocating. These like this is going to be a beautiful love. Like this is going to be slow moving. But that's only because you guys are making sure that this is like something you are in 100%. Like you are falling in love. You're building a relationship, and that is fucking beautiful. I love that for you, Aquarius Moons. Thank you so much for joining me. May the hunters never find you.